Why is it always some old black and white boy telling us young fellas that we ain't relevant in a world that embellishes like a relative content from these elements? You call them stars, I call them settlements, cause they didn't settle for settlements built on a steady sediment. Ashes from the already crashed and burned, dust from past residents. So I can feel it in my bones, I'm feeling in the zone. More when I'm on the way, but the same when I'm feeling home. So I'm comfortable, I know you are too. Me and Powers R1D2, Star Wars Harvest Moon feast food. But please don't come peaceful, but kill that noise if it's at all equal. I tell you what, man, let's make it equal. So I can show you the math, but I don't do sequels. Instead, I'ma use physics to determine how we move. Use ethics to perspective our objective. Because our efforts to fulfill our destinies, the universe expected. So we gotta fight back, take the night back, take our lives back. Our efforts must be twice that of our enemies.
Yo, what's going on? It's another episode of the Squadcast podcast.
I'm back, bitches.
Brother Black is back. Sister Godmother is back. We just missing Chefin', but we already know what his life is like.
Back like we never lived.
What your life like? Mine is real.
Oh my.
How y'all doing?
Good. Hopefully, y'all talk to the universe for me.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be closing next Friday on the 8th.
High five. I close October 15th.
Oh, right behind me.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope it wasn't as stressful for you as it was for us.
Move in the next day. You know, we up out of there.
Negativity.
Once you close, you get the keys, right?
That's right.
I think
Keys.
October 15th, as soon as we close, them boxes going in them Johns. We up out of
it's
there.
already paid up where I'm at.
So
I need to go.
But-
Ain't gonna be no lights or water running up over here.
Brother Black been a Rolling Stone. He been traveling all across the globe.
More
you know
than
what I'm
me.
saying?
I work for the airline.
Spend a lot of time with his family and shit, which is always most important. But it's always glad. I'm always glad to have him back in the building.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You good?
Welcome back.
Face
Welcome
it.
back.
Face it.
How y'all doing out there, family? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to Junkyard Gang. Make sure y'all hit the like button, notification gang, all that good stuff.
Yeah, noobs and pros.
News and pros. Shout out BJ and all that. Shout out to everybody that's in the conglomerate, you know what I'm saying, Squadcast podcast and Junkyard Gang. I'm not about to name everybody, just too many, you know what I'm saying? All early.
All of you.
But
How are you?
I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, closing October 15th, you know what I'm saying? It's getting the offer accepted was finally stress relief, getting it off my shoulders, you know what I'm
Did
saying?
you have to do an appraisal?
Did the appraisal, did an inspection, did a radon inspection and all that other stuff. So I made sure everything was.
Yours sound like it
legit.
went pretty smooth.
I did go pretty smooth, you know. I mean, after the inspection, it was just a couple of little things that needed to be done. But I mean, that's with any in-house, any inspection, whatever. But fortunate enough, they knocked the major shit out, which is the plumbing. So I appreciated that, you know what I'm saying. And anything else is cosmetic, and I'll take care of that with time.
Yes, sir.
Well, other than that, I appreciate y'all asking me about that. Hope y'all been good out there, family. I know y'all been waiting for all of us to get together. It's been spotty. One, two. DJ, what it do?
Keep our hustles
Keep
going.
hey, real life hit us in different ways, you know what I'm saying? But we back. We back.
We
We back and we back and we
All
back.
right.
So I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad Brother Black is feeling himself because I really need
Oh God.
him to go in on this. I'm glad Godmother's here because I really need her to go in on this. We also were supposed to have a guest, the Sea Moss Queen. She was the one who jump-started this whole little topic we're about to talk about.
We'll have a part 2.
We
Hopefully.
will have a part 2 with her, but I couldn't let this go while it was still on my bean, okay? So she played a video on social media, right, of this black woman going in on the brothers, talking about brothers don't want to deal with educated, sophisticated women who's established, maybe got themselves together. We rather deal with the hood rat women. We want to fly out and go on vacations with the hood rats and, you know, don't show any love or favoritism or anything like that to those who are established or got themselves together and stuff like that. And it was just this diatribe of just putting the brothers down. And I didn't agree with that. And I told her, you know, can we talk about this? And that's kind of, you know, sprung this whole thing. But, you know, I wanted to get you guys' perspective on that. Like, how do you, especially female perspective, you know, on how the brothers are being portrayed? Because that's not the first video or post or something where I've seen that. But it was just like one of the things. I had enough. I couldn't take it no more.
I'm gonna let Brother Black hit it off first.
Brother Black, do you feel like brothers today gravitate more to
Be honest.
the hood rat hoochie mamas? I'm trying to be PG about it. The hood rat hoochie mamas, opposed to those who are trying or have themselves, quote unquote, together.
And I'm speaking
If
for self.
I can't speak for self, but I
either
said maybe a 60-40. But I mean
60-40 what?
60-40 maybe.
like that.
60 going towards a more representable.
So
female,
you think 60%
and
of men?
40% going towards more sort of hoes.
Whew, I ain't heard that word in a while.
I mean, okay, I'm sorry. More politically correct.
No, do your thing. We need this.
I mean, shit. Basically, you'll look at that. You'll look for the hoes, but that's just for a short period of time or for that night. That's not really a long term. You know what I'm saying? Situation. If you looking at a jump off as that, something wrong with you.
But she was making it seem like we're wifing them. You know,
But that goes
relationships.
back to if you're giving that jump off that type of idea. That's something wrong with you. Like I said, something wrong with you. It's not that type of. It shouldn't be that type of situation. If y'all is gonna make it a long term thing, she should already know out the gate that you not for her. You know what I'm saying? You're not her.
And you speaking in regards to the hood rat hoochie mamas.
Of course.
So
Or
you're saying that the brothers, if they aren't, they should be making it up. They should be telling them up front, like, you really ain't the one.
I can't speak for everybody. That's just my mind.
So you saying you would just tell them, like, look, you really ain't the one, but you know, we can have some fun, right? We can have some fun and all that, but you really ain't the one.
No.
Okay.
Because them, again, I'm not gonna stare.
But hold on. Are you seeing these brothers? Are you seeing taking the hood rat hoochie mamas on vacations? Are you know what I'm saying?
Kind of shit,
that's what I'm talking about. Get into that.
Brother. We can't say that.
I'm not saying it's not happening, but what I'm saying is that they're trying.
that
The narrative is being painted that all men are like this.
No, all motherfuckers ain't doing that.
And
Some
right.
men are out there actually trying to take them trips with their kids, you know what I'm saying? Let them see different things. But if you dealing with that man that is doing that kind of shit, then you need to reevaluate your situation. But you can't. I get it. We all categorize the opposite sex, but we got to get past that in my mind because that's our motherfucking problem. We're attacking each other at the same aspect, but that's just me.
But we talked about that many shows, many eons ago about how both sides need to come together and stop attacking each other, because as we talk about this, I'm going to give you how I feel about what women do.
And I still,
you know what I'm saying? So we'll get into that later. I want to let Godmother give her thing and then get into that. Then we'll circle back into that. So Godmother, how you feel about this narrative that men are gravitating towards more of the hoochie mamas because I guess we can, quote unquote, control them, or, you know, we know they ain't really got nothing going for them, so we can just, you know, whatever. But then also we taking them on vacations and doing the most with them, and we're not messing with the established women. Come on now.
I'm gonna tell you a couple sides.
Let's go.
So.
Let's go.
Yes, that does happen. I feel it very strongly. Growing up, and going to elementary school, you know how when a guy is picking on a girl, like, oh, your hair's nappy, or
because they like him.
Because they like him.
Right.
So what do most men do? Who they most talk about other than the together women? The hoes, the bitches, the rats. Oh, fuck that bitch, she ain't shit. Woo, she's a rat. Woo. You like that rat.
Fuck out of here.
And I can't speak on every man. I can't speak for every man. But like I was saying previous, it's all on who you choose. The man that you're choosing, the man that you go for, your type, is obviously the wrong. So you have to step outside your box. Maybe you need to find you a well put together man, on the same page as you versus trying to have you a thug in the streets, got hoes and everything else.
We're going to go there.
So,
I just want to give my perspective.
But
We're going to go there.
On another perspective,
You motherfucker.
He wanted to stop me. I was going to say that.
men, like what I was saying, when you do have it depends on the well put together woman. Like if you are established or you're making figures or whatever it is that you're doing, you're the type of woman that's kind of set back, laid back, chill. You ain't as freaky as the hoes. You ain't as open as the hoes. You ain't trying to go step out, have a good time, go pick up a couple people. You know, not saying you have to. But,
reality sets in.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, a man is still attracted to that type of woman because that woman is willing to, you know, throw it back, flip in a circle.
Are we out here looking for the women in the 2-piece spandexes? I mean, are we flying them out on vacation?
No man is looking
for
a ratchet.
My bad. Motel. My bad. Not a hotel. Motel.
No man is particularly looking for a ratchet female. They don't want a hoe. They don't want to wife that type of woman. But if they are single, because you still have to think of every man. Every man's not in a relationship. Every man set their record straight. Like, I'm living my best life.
There you go.
So you have to think, again, the type of man that you're entertaining.
You giving y'all so much knowledge. I have no idea.
Just like a man that
hit the like button.
That don't have himself well put together, that tries to go for that well put together woman, you have to think still like, do I really want to be with this woman and settle down when I know I really want this type of woman and I don't want to hurt her, but I'm still gonna sit and cheat because I like the little rat?
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yes.
What would your definition, or you would think the how women feel is, what do y'all consider a well put together man?
Speaking for self. A well put together,
established man.
A well-established man is someone that has their head on straight.
Okay.
They know what they want.
Okay.
And they pay the way for whatever it is that they want or what they trying to do. Don't need a woman for not a thing.
So they working, they got their own,
got their car, their crib, might have some kids. Even if they don't matter. So
they out here being positive.
They're that typical type of man that love you, do what the necessary things they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But most women aren't attracted to the good guy, the well put together man, because just like it's the same. A woman is not attracted to a quiet, established man. They are. That's what they want. That's what we're looking for, of course. But we want the street guy. We want the man is, sit down, be quiet, put you in your place, not saying beat you. I ain't never been.
I don't condone domestics and none of that. But I know some women that live for that shit.
Put their foot down and, tell you what it is and what it ain't. Just like a man, on the other hand, it wants a freaky bitch.
Right.
And not someone that's, I don't want to do that. No,
go that way.
Or trying to hold off. Or 90 days.
Like on some
we're not gonna do this
super reserved
days,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Being super reserved and all that. Nah.
You're gonna miss your
2021.
You're gonna miss your
2021.
But I feel like you said, we all need to come together. Not saying come together, but we all need to look at each other as one. If you're looking at a certain type of guy, which is the drug dealer, the one with the chains, the goatee, the beard, the sweatpants.
Face that.
You're looking in the wrong direction.
Yeah, she's echoing a lot of my sentiments I'm about to get into.
If you are looking at that typical type of guy, there's other women looking at that typical type of guy. And if he's that typical type of guy that knows what he's springing and swinging and hanging, I got options. All
right, let me go ahead and get up in this thing.
So, again... I'm not for the man bashing. Like, if you're that type of man, that's the type of man you are. You're going to have to accept it and move forward. If you set yourself with keep repeating the same cycles, you're going to get the same output with no matter what the man, who the man is, or what the man does,
or what the situation is.
Established, not established, but nowadays y'all go for the the ones that portray like they established and ain't got nothing to show for, and mad at the end of the day that you got your coochie wet for someone that's getting everybody else's coochie wet. So
yes,
it's
indeed,
all of our own fault for the people that we entertain if they're not.
It ain't
on
coming
the
out
same
my
track
mouth.
as
This
us.
is female perspective. I just bet y'all know right now.
So, I'm always for my guys because you know,
we didn't pay her to say that. We didn't pay her to say that.
Men get backlashed all the time, and it's ridiculous because us women sometimes play a part. And
we didn't make y'all choose the hood.
Somebody
they do the things that they do because y'all bring past stuff in and nag and brag. Oh,
somebody asked me, "What's the hardest job I ever had?"
Dealing with a woman.
Nope, I said being black, being a black man.
Yes.
And I really don't think the sisters. I don't think women. Not saying you or you. I'm going to speak as a whole. There's a very high percentage of women that really do not know what it is to be a black man in society, and they don't understand how hard that is.
And I truly understand.
And I'll get into that as I go into my
And
soliloquy and my diatribe.
But their argument will say is that they feel like that we don't back them and that they go through the same sort of struggle.
Yeah, all right. Well, okay, I'm gonna put it to you like, hold on, brother, because I'm not even gonna get into that. All I'm gonna say is, in today's society, how we're living right now, it is much more easier for a black woman to get a job opposed to a black man. It's a lot easier for a woman to access to get certain resources than it is to a black man. That's a fact. No need to, and that's it. That's dead. Yeah. So back to what this vacation and these 2-piece spandexes and all this other shit, because I'm not getting off that narrative.
Wait, let me say something real
Hurry
quick.
up, 'cause I'm gonna go.
Okay, sorry. It's a little off topic, but it's not. I seen a post. Yesterday. Listen. Does it correlate? Because I don't. It does. Okay. You can come back, so don't forget your train of thought. But I seen this post, and this woman, a dumbass bitch, and excuse my fucking language, but dumbass
it's getting
bitch.
hot. As my man Cass would say, it's sweltering.
She basically stated she had a good ass man, makes money, does everything he's supposed to do, takes care of her, he don't cheat, not at all. And she felt the need to say that he's not like a regular man, he don't cheat on me. He's supposed to cheat. Like I said, you're with the wrong man. Like, we get with the wrong dude and want a good man, but when you get a good man, you don't want it.
$160,000, $70,000.
She said, tell me if I'm
Where's Kevin Samuels when you need him?
Because I'm ready. She said,
where's Kevin Samuels when you need him?
She said, I'm ready to leave a
and
good man.
Motherfuckers
right.
He's not cheating on her. She feel like she's supposed to be that woman and nagging.
Oh,
what are
my
you doing?
God.
Why you ain't home at night?
That's
this man comes home every night.
That's that shit I be
whatever he
talking
do, he work and everything.
Right.
And she
Okay.
said
I've heard enough. I'm sorry, godmother. I'm sorry. I've heard enough.
Right there.
This shit.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Let me start. I'm gonna address that. Number one, this narrative about brothers and this vacation and 2-piece spandexes, and we're not going for the established women and all that. I don't like that narrative. I've never been the one for the man bashing. I've never been the one for the woman bashing. I've always said that on this show, on any platform I've been on, even outside of a platform in real life. I don't do that. But I don't like this narrative saying that all we do is there a percentage of us that do like the hood rat hoochie mamas? Yeah, that is. I'm not gonna cap on that.
And even if a man is settled, I'm not saying that he dislikes her, but that's not what I want.
Just because, like you got some brothers who will wife them. You do got some brothers who will take them out on vacations or whatever the case may be. But you know why? Because that's their preference. Maybe they don't want the quote unquote established woman for whatever reason that may be. That is their preference. Right here, but what I'm saying is that you can't knock the brothers who actually got themselves together, who are actually looking for the ones who are quote unquote established. The problem is, godmother addressed it. Y'all don't want to fuck with us or those brothers or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because y'all always go on these tangents, these rants, these diatribes on social media, real life with your friends and all this other bullshit about how y'all want a real man,
and
all this other
the
stuff,
red flag.
and all this other stuff. Y'all, we gonna build. I want to be wifey and all this stuff, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with having aspirations to do great things and finding a mate. But y'all problem is y'all go to the drug dealers, the weed bands, the people that go in and out on vacation, and I'm not talking about to the beach.
Jailbirds.
Y'all like to be around them for the bad boy thrill. Y'all like to be around them because they're in the whip. Y'all smoking, making little serves. They got the little burner. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple little dollars or whatever the case may be.
And they want to change that man.
But ain't got no security whatsoever. No nothing, because the minute the drought hit, then what? Now he's looking for a job. If he can even get a job, because like I said before, being a black man is one of the hardest things in the world. And I don't think y'all get that.
When even if a man is searching for the well put together woman, and he chooses this certain woman that he thinks is that, and you still don't meet the criteria, and you're not pulling your weight as you supposed to, like you're preaching the choir.
You want the man to be able to fuck you good, eat pussy, eat ass, make money, be brave, change oil, fight for you. Like there's so much y'all expect out of a man, but then he can't have the same expectations on you, because the minute he do and then he don't get it, then it's gonna be a problem.
And then I'm going to the hood rat bitch, and I'm flying her out.
The hood rat hoochie mamas who's willing to suck, fuck, and do whatever it is she can on demand, on command, whatever time he say, and then y'all get mad.
That part.
Like, I don't understand that. Like, y'all want to throw this shit in our face on a regular, but yet y'all want to fuck with the motherfuckers that got jail stories on top of jail stories. Block wars on top of block wars, and I'm just like, where y'all going with this? Y'all want to be the block bitch? Like y'all want to be the oh yeah, he let me hold the pack down, girl. I'm about to take this charge. Free my man.
I'll hold a brick for you, daddy.
Like,
I'll take the charge for you, daddy.
That is crazy. Y'all whole mindset is crazy, and I'm pretty sure this is not.
We're speaking for the percentile
all of women.
We're speaking for the percentile of who we're talking about.
But what I'm saying is, in today's society, this is the narrative that's been going on, and I'm sick of it, because as flawed as men is, y'all act like y'all shit don't stink. Not you, but I'm just saying women in general. Don't act like y'all just. Y'all shit don't stink, and y'all just made of gold. Like y'all just the best thing since sliced bread.
No woman is perfect. No man is perfect.
Thank you.
But there's someone for everybody.
Change your fucking standards and expectations. That is your problem. Y'all let these fucking celebrities and social media lights and all these people who are established and got money and can do whatever the fuck they want to do, brainwash y'all into thinking this is how I should live, this is what I should expect, and I deserve this and nothing else.
And I would say here in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa,
y'all bitches crazy.
The whole thing still is most of you already hood rat mother humpers that started young, then had y'all feel through the whole Des Moines already. So of course now y'all putting a perspective on the men that y'all done already had, because now there's nobody for you.
It be the same ones that be kind of pushing this narrative. And I'm not coming at nobody in the individual basis, but it be the same ones that be pushing this narrative, right? About how I want better and all this other shit. But yet, every baby daddy you got,
all 7 of them,
is a black boy.
All 7 of them
is a black boy
with no job.
They out, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, don't
claim taxes.
And now on to number 2. about the woman who got mad at the man for not cheating and not coming home and all that other shit. That's that cornbillion shit I be talking about. Like, I don't understand y'all not y'all, but I don't understand.
You already know.
I don't understand that type of mindset. Like, for you to think like that, that means that the people that brought you up, you had to have seen that, and they had to have taught you like that's okay.
That's influence from the social media, like you said.
Well, that could be that too. But also, what I'm saying, like, they probably seen that shit in the house with Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mom Dukes probably gave some kind of explanation for it or whatever,
Daddy wasn't around.
And just ran with that. And you know, that could happen. Like, people think that that's the way to live because that's what their parents did, or to some capacity or whatever. Right. But that shit is crazy. Y'all some cornbillions for that. Like, I don't like, yo, how the hell y'all go knock the man that comes home every day, make sure he takes care of the woman, the house, the kids, whatever, and then you get mad because he don't come home until like, you know, you want him to be out till like 5, 6 in the morning, or not come home at all.
He comes home on time, and you mad because he's not staying.
He probably gives her his whole check.
He's not fucking other bitches. You're mad because you have nothing to nag and brag about, but you gonna leave this good man. I hope he leaves her. If that was real, because you know a lot of times shit's posted on social media for people to get reactions and stuff like that. Ain't even a true story. But
Star, we're not attacking you. We're attacking the negatives, the narrative.
It's dumb as hell. Like, that woman, I hope he left her. I hope he divorced her.
He probably didn't.
I hope he had a prenup established.
Probably not.
And everything else. But she said, please let me know if I'm tripping because I'm ready to leave him. Like,
yo.
What?
I'm sorry. Like,
she's the problem.
And I think he was paying all the bills.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just got too much time on your hands. Like, you got too much time on your hands, and you not doing. You ain't doing nothing constructive other than sneaking and dicking.
Sneaky link.
Like, I don't get that. Like, yo.
You gonna leave for your other motherfucker side.
Y'all looking real bad.
That's
right now.
Pretty much what you would
say, right? Misa, y'all looking real bad right now. I'm sorry. I had this. I gotta say, y'all looking real bad right now.
Motherfuckers be stupid, because then you gonna leave for the side, motherfucker, and then your ass out. Motherfucker ain't gonna help you like the regular motherfucker was. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers make no sense.
I can't do a free throw, but
how do you?
It's a topic based off of. We got Misa, Queen of Dips, on the line on the live.
She's on the line.
But it's a topic basically stating women. There's a post that a woman is bashing men, stating that
we rather go for the women with the 2-piece spandexes.
They rather be with the women, or they rather go for the women that's dressed in little to nothing, or.
We want
the bad bitch.
We want the hood rat hoochie mamas
out there,
instead of the established woman
trying to show all their figures and curves. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's good to look at. Get out your nose. It's good to look at. Every man's gonna look. It's something to look at. You come out, everybody gonna stare regardless. We gonna look. You know what I'm saying? But,
or whatever. I mean, I can have a tight up, but it's all about the confidence that you have about yourself.
Misa, are you wearing the 2-piece spandex outfits?
Let's see what you got on.
Are you wearing? But what I'm saying is, do you wear that type of attire every day? You don't wear that type of attire every day, so you're not classified as what this narrative as the hood rat hoochie mama.
We're not saying typically what you like to wear or what you don't like to wear. We're saying the topic is a woman is man bashing men, stating that all men rather go for the bad bitch that likes to suck and fuck and do tricky things and stuff like that, when it's not the case. But the man that you're referring to is the man that you choose, the type of man that you like a post that I shared. You're going to keep going through the same shit with the same person until you wake the fuck up and open your fucking eyes. So that's your fault, just like it's the man's fault.
It's sweltering.
For whoever he chooses and don't want to be with. But I don't man bash. I don't woman bash. but I will tell the truth and I will give my opinion on every aspect from both sides because nobody's better than the other.
That's
There's
what I've been saying.
The same type of men that bash women for wearing that type of shit. There's men that bash women that don't wear that type of shit. There's women that bash men that do that shit, and there's women that bash men that don't do that shit.
Do men want women to wear that type of shit from time to time? Hell yeah, because that shit look good. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna cap on that at all.
That's
you know
your preference. That's what you're wearing.
But that's not saying that just because we like them to wear that occasionally, we want that all the time.
It still gives a man an idea of what type of woman you are. So if you're wearing that two-piece spandex, you're wearing that every day, you're trying to show off your curves every day, you're not wifey material, you're just a toy.
That's no different.
You're a toy. So you're not the type of woman that I want, but...
Can't this correlate? Ain't this the same thing to bounce off of that? What do you expect when you on social media showing ass and titties all the time, and then a person come at you on some, what's good? You know what I'm saying? That's the image you portraying, so that's the reaction you're gonna get. You're not gonna get what you're looking for if you're not portraying that image of what you want.
But she's portraying that image for that drug dealer, that baller, shot caller, the one that's gonna
this ain't all women, but I'm sick of this shit.
Or control her and sit her ass down. Like, look, you was wearing that shit, so I'm giving you this eighth. And you gonna sit over here and
I'm sorry, I don't want no female wearing no two-piece spandex Cheeto outfit. I'm cool. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? If it's like a little Ithaca joint, you know what I'm saying? I could see that. You know what I'm saying? PSD.
So definitely, I would rock a two-piece if I want to.
Right.
Be the one that just absolutely should not be rocking.
That's not up for debate.
Nobody wears.
I'm not. You're right.
He's stating you're putting out a
certain
message, an image, or you're stating something you want to be looked at. So if someone, as a man that sees that's attractive, whatever, hormones is racing. Hey, shorty, what's good? Oh, get the fuck back.
Yo, 99.9% of men are hornballs.
Freaking nose.
Like, yo, 99.9% of men, heterosexual men, are hornballs. Like, so if we see some shit like that, the single man or wherever the case may be, or whoever, if you just out there and you see some shit like that, motherfucker gonna shoot they shot.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you can't get mad at them for shooting that kind of shot because that's the image you portray.
And just like, even if a man, whether he's well-established, drug dealer, whatever, if he's in the club portraying the image that he's single, a woman's gonna shoot her shot. So you can't fault the woman for shooting her shot if she don't know that you're dealing with that person. You can't fault her
because
he's out there.
Than the brothers out here portraying the image that they got money.
We are even.
There you go.
On the tax bracket or the woman-man bracket. There you go. There's a population here on the man side, woman side that do the same shit.
I love it.
And then there's the good and the bad man that get treated like crap because that's not the type of man that the woman wants.
Subscribe to the channel.
Me, myself, I want a good man, but I still need that little hood, you know what I'm saying? Put me in my place, but I'm not condoning cheating. I'm not condoning controlling. I'm not condoning you disrespecting me or anything in that nature. I know how to move around when I'm going to move around because your time's up, buddy. But at the same time, we can't pick and choose what type of man to talk about or talk about men, period, when we do the same stuff, even behind closed doors or with our friends, because at the same time, women are the most sneakiest human on the fucking planet. Men don't know how to cover their tracks. We're 3 times more mature than men, but we don't get caught as much. But when y'all get caught up, y'all want to still play victim. Like, oh, he was cheating on me first. No, it don't work that way. It's not a tit for tat. It's not a tit for tat. If you're not my person, you're not my person. I'm gonna exit stage left. It's simple, easy. Might be feelings involved.
But that's you though. Everybody's not like that though. You know what I'm saying? People be having them weird attachments. Like I hate to say it, man. And this ain't all women. But certain women like that thrill. Like they like that bad boy image, that thrill to the 10th power. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like
subscribe to the channel.
It's just like, so then
hit the notification button.
If you want that and that's what you aspire to, and then all of a sudden after 7 baby daddies later, you want to finally change and want somebody that got their shit together. Like, how do you know what a person is that got their shit together? Have you been around them? Do you know them? Do you know what they like? Like, right. I hate the Kevin Samuel the situation right now, but that's real shit.
But just like they say, like when it comes to a mother and her son, and you know, most of the time a boy is a mama's boy, right? And the mom is trying to act as if she's the fucking girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Being in the business, this, that, and the third. Oh, she's not for you. And she was a single mother. How are you gonna tell this man what type of woman he like or what is for him when sometimes
the same way
just like a father is gonna say the same thing to his daughter, like, I don't want you dating this type of man, even though I be cheating on your mama or cheated on your mama and I was out here doing my shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's hypocritical all around in the whole universe. So white, black, Asian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Hispanic. It don't matter what race you are. The same shit goes around the world. But
don't kill me, Randy. I'm just fucking with it.
It's still. We all even. Like, nobody, woman or man, is better than anybody.
Say it again, please.
No woman or man is better than anyone. And us, as a black community, if we're dating amongst our own sex, then you have no right to bash our kings, if they are kings, and you have no need to bash
the queens. Like, it goes both ways.
A peasant off the throne of the king, because that, like I said, that's the choice that you chose to deal with that type of person. Take whatever you took from that type of person, right? When you could have exit stage left.
Get your
man or woman, get y'all shit together. Get your shit together. Your preference right. Get out your comfort zone. Like I said,
be careful who you procreate with.
I like the chocolate man
with
the white.
Let's be clear on that too.
That's my preference. That was my preference. I stepped outside my comfort zone, got light bright, and look where I am 11 years later.
Look, like, shimmering out here, about to close on the house, all that good shit.
His past life is perfect, so I'm not speaking on that. But at the same time, he's perfect for me. We perfect for each other. We make it work. You know what I'm saying? I don't look outside of that. I don't know what he do, but he got his stuff together and he knows what he wants.
Moral of the story is,
don't settle for something that you not wanting to have. But at the end of the day,
treat each other like equals.
You can't pick and choose. Because like I say, with men, most of the time when they're not ready to settle, most of the time I feel like they miss their blessing just sneaky linking with.
Women do that too, though.
They do, because. Like I said, we're even. It's one and the same type of person on every aspect.
That's why my whole thing. I'm saying,
at the end of the day, judge your fucking mama.
Well, hold on. I'm glad you brought that up.
She was a single mom out here sucking and fucking. Your daddy was out here sucking and licking.
It's not even that. From a fella's perspective and from the woman's perspective, like Godmother just said, before, like if you dealing with somebody, like really look at their family. Like, how long was the grandmother married? How long was the mom married? Like, if you're around the aunts, like, are they still married? Like, shit like that. And that'll give you a perspective of what you're going to be running into if you still, you know what I'm saying, want to deal with that person. Because
y'all got that fire.
If the mom can't hold a relationship down, or the dad, if the grandmother couldn't, or the grandfather, and so on and so on, then what the fuck do you think your chances are?
And we're not speaking for those parents that seen the red flags and exit stage left. We're speaking for the people that settled and stayed and kept dealing with the same situations. So at the end of the day, if your daddy wasn't around, You can't speak on black men like that because you don't know what actual perfect black man, king, what the hell ever you want to call him. Love you guys.
It's sweltering.
But you can't say what type of man that
It's
you really
sweltering.
want. But even as a black man, not raised by a single mother, daddy wasn't around, or other way around, I don't know. Live your life, figure out what the fuck you want, and go from there, because all the bashing back and forth comes down in our city is because y'all already circled around this motherfucker recycle.
2 and 3 times face asses.
Circle around, making
Y'all
bitches
did
mad.
y'all laps. Y'all did y'all laps.
That's y'all's karma. Your karma. So you might have to move out of state to go find you a different wanker that nobody ever had or you never had, and maybe you will find your peace.
Star, I'm gonna need you on the show next Thursday or whenever to address this, because I'm not coming at you. I'm coming at the woman. We're not coming at the. We're addressing the video that I saw that sparked the whole thing of this black woman.
So get your butt in here.
Killing the brother. So Star, bring the CMOS, get your ass up in here, and all that other good stuff.
Open the boutique.
But
I need them clothes, girl.
Yeah.
I need them clothes because the boutique.
Family, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Junkyard Gang. I love y'all. This was real good. I'm glad to have everybody in the building. We're going to build on the next one.
Godmother's coming. I know I've been on pause. I said the 30th. I'm going to work something out. Trust and believe me. Just hold tight. I just got to get my life in order right now. I'm trying to get my stuff established.
When you're buying a house and moving, it's tough.
We're coming. I'm coming.
She's coming. Brother Black, close us out.
Y'all know what the word is. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Y'all be smooth, be easy. Squadcast out.
We love y'all.